As we have successfully set up PyCharm for application development and also validated by running this Hello World program, now let's understand how to pass runtime arguments to these Python-based programs. There is a library called as sys. We should be able to leverage the sys library to actually access the runtime arguments that are passed to the programs using Python as programming language. You have to import sys like this. It comes as part of Python core engine itself. You don't need to install any additional stuff to use sys. Once it is imported, we should be able to leverage argv to actually access the runtime arguments that are passed to this program. First, let's say print type of argv, and let's understand the type of the argv under sys. We should be able to right click on this and then say run. You can see argv is of type list. Let's try to access argv. For that, I can say print sys.argv of 0. Let's run this. When we run this, it is actually showing the program that is being used to run this. So we are running this using this app.py, and you can see the program name here. Argv will have the program name as first element in it. You can pass additional runtime arguments also. Now if I say argv of 1, it will fail because we are not passing any runtime argument. Let me run this. It will throw exception called as list index out of range. Whatever we have validated so far using PyCharm, we should be able to validate using command line as well. So first let me change it to argv of 0. Let me save this. You can click on terminal here. It will open up the terminal like this. Once the terminal is opened, then we should be able to run something called as Python and then app.py. You have app.py in the current folder. We can actually validate by saying ls-ltr. You can see it here. Even you can use the CLI from terminal. If I say ls-ltr here, we have app.py. Either we can say Python app.py from here, or we can also say from here. Both are same. So IDEs typically provide access to the terminal so that you can validate directly from the IDE itself without getting into the terminal on Mac or Ubuntu or even Windows. That being said, now you can see app.py is printed. The difference is when we actually validated using PyCharm, directly using PyCharm wizard, we have seen the fully qualified path of the program name. Here when we use command line, it is only showing the relative path. It is only showing the program name, not the complete path. Now if I say sys.argv of 1 and then Python app.py, it is actually throwing the same error, which is nothing but list index out of range. Let's understand how we can pass this one argument so that we can print it. You just have to say Python app.py and then some string value. In this case, I'm passing itversity. You can see the itversity here. Let's say I want to print a hello world from itversity or whatever argument that is passed. I can say hello world from sys.argv of 1 like this. Now I should be able to save this and run this. You can see the message hello world from itversity. We can also validate directly using PyCharm. At times you might want to just use PyCharm and make sure that all these arguments are saved and you can run whenever you want. For that you have to use something called as runtime configurations using PyCharm. You can actually access those by going to run and by clicking on edit configurations. Before getting there, let me run this and see what happens. It is failing saying list index out of range because we haven't configured any runtime arguments as part of PyCharm IDE. To take care of setting up runtime arguments, you can actually go to run and then say edit configurations. You need to ensure that there is an app pointing to the program which you are trying to run. The name can be anything, but this is more important. At this time, we are validating app.py under ITV-GH activity, and hence the script path has to point to that. If you do not see this, it might be like this. You might have to click on plus and then you should be able to go to Python here. Then you can actually configure the file here. We are talking about app.py. We have to click on open. You can see it here. Now we should be able to take it further. So either you can use this approach or you just try running once and then pick the appropriate application and then take it further. Now you can pass the parameter by actually entering value here. Whatever you pass here will be considered as runtime arguments for the program using PyCharm. We can say apply. You can actually click on create configuration to give a name. It automatically picked up the name from our Python program name, and that's why you are seeing app here. If you want to change it, you can change it. On top of these things, you also need to make sure that working directory is the base directory in which we are actually developing the programs. So in this case, it is nothing but ITV-GH activity. I can say apply now. Okay. Now configurations are set for our PyCharm wizard. We should be able to right click and say run. Now you can see the output here. If you have multiple arguments, then you can actually pass multiple arguments as part of the parameters itself in edit configurations. You need to ensure that appropriate script is chosen here, and then you can pass as many runtime parameters as you want using space as delimiter. This is how you should be able to pass runtime arguments to your programs and also validate either by using terminal or PyCharm.